Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. So, going to delay the start of the video while I tell you a little story. So last night, I was talking to my friend who I hadn't talked to for a couple of years. We used to be quite close friends, you know, talk to each other all the time. But he got a job and I had a job and all that. Anyway, it's about 11 o'clock at night. We're talking about cars and motorbikes and stuff, so it's like, hey, I'll play my new motorbike down the phone. It's pretty loud. But it was 11 o'clock at night, but I don't really have any neighbours, so I thought it'd be okay. So I did that, and then that was the end of that. Then about 10 minutes later, I was out the back, and I was having a cigarette with my head torch on to try and impress this girl. And then, like, my landlord come into my garden. He was like, "Oh, Luke, is that you?" I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He's got a shotgun. He's got his, like, 15, 16, 17-year-old son with him. And a shotgun. I was like, yeah, it was me. He was like, oh, we thought my daughter's heard something. We thought someone was stealing a motorbike or breaking into the building site. I was like, oh no, it was just me. And then I go, oh, you don't have to shoot me for it. And then right at that moment, a police van pulls up onto the drive, right, with his flashing lights on, and he gets out. And there's two of them in that. And then, like, before they've even got in the garden, a police car turns up with two more police officers. So there's like me, my landlord, and his son with a shotgun, and then there were these four policemen, and then they were just like asking loads of questions, and they made me go and get my ID, and I showed them like my V5 for my motorbike and stuff. And then they started giving my landlord a bollocking about how he shouldn't be having a shotgun and how people could take it off him and shoot him and all this stuff. And then his son, he just looked like he was going to burst into tears. And this was all about 11:30, 20 to 12 at night. So yeah, that's the thing. Right. Yeah, sorry, I just had to tell you. What was I doing? I was trying to find out which king possibility I preferred. Don't think I got very far with that. I think this is less decisive. I think so far I'm favouring Haramont over Prince Balin. The king who died certainly seemed to prefer Haramont over Balin, and Balin's lackey is a bit of a threatening knob. We could probably chase down the thief in the slums, couldn't we? Right, sorry about that. My pop filter decided to flop about. I hate pop filters on goosenecks. They really, really suck. But I haven't got an alternative for my new mic at the moment.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
I'm looking for a thief who dared to steal from the Shaperate.
Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Oh, well, he's not very good at anything. Proving receipt. A losing betting receipt crumpled in anger. These are only printed in the proving grounds. Unless Nadiza has any information for me.
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of Dust Town? You need old Nadezda to play tour guide? I'll just stay out of your way then.
Okay, that's not what we do. I must have to go find a bookie at the proving ground, I reckon. I could always go and check that dodgy shop with the stolen goods as well. There's a nug there.
So tell me something. Do you feel pain when you get hit in combat?
This is when it squeals loudly and spurts blood about. This is when it feels pain.
Maybe. I've seen you take some bad hits. Don't you feel anything?
Anger, rage even, perhaps a little distress. Is this pain?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'd call it distress, exactly. It's more...
For me, it is more...
That sounds more like a bowel movement. I mean that sharp, stabbing... Like that?
No, nothing like that.
No? Huh. Good to know.
It shall be done.
Alright then, where's a bookie? Let's have a look. How about Proving Master? No, I'm not sure that's right.
We're opening the roster in a few hours.
I knew it.
It is
I knew
begun.
it. Right. I don't know how to get in there without... I'm not going to help Lord Balin. If I get a third option, I'll almost certainly go with option number 3. Have I been to Gem Merchant? Yeah, I've been to Diamond Quarter. I could clear Dagna's quest while I have a think about it. I'm not going to help the Chantry. I'll shut the Chantry down if I can.
Would the Swamp Witch consider explaining the nature of magic to me? I am most curious.
Surely there is another who would not be so bothered by your tiresome questions. Perhaps Alistair.
I fear the second warden has not the knowledge to answer my question.
You might ask him anyhow. Certainly whatever he happened to come up with would serve as amusement.
I do not understand. I seek enlightenment and not amusement.
You're apt to get much further seeking amusement, I assure you.
The Swamp Witch is a most confusing creature. I do not understand it.
You're not the first one to say so. The first golem, perhaps.
I will ask the Swamp Witch later, when it is less inclined to make bizarre responses to my queries.
We will be waiting some time then, I fear. There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Cailan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
Bread? Please, sir. Just a bit of bread.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
2 golds. I'd have 2 golds to spend. Jeez. Oh, I don't have enough money. Right, I guess I can sell some ordinary stuff. Some of this isn't throwaway stuff, is it? Some of this is actually good. Well, I can definitely flog them. And how much money am I trying to get? I might have some loot. I can sell that for sure. $18. I mean, that's not all that good, is it? Not that far off. I don't know if that's 3 silver each. Mind you, I might need to keep them for later, I don't know. Oh, I missed a chest. How'd I do that? Denryl's bed. Oh, I must have found a note about it.
I don't know if I have the strength for another big battle.
The Grey Wardens saved us. Fighting the Blight is the least we can do.
True.
The Circle has always played a part in defeating the Blights. This is our chance to show that we will fight and die for our home, just like any other Ferelden.
Right, who am I trying to see for this quest? Better not be someone back at Lake Galahad. I think that's probably unlikely.
I dread to think of what might have become of us if you hadn't come along.
I think we'll be all right now, thanks to you. The children are already a lot calmer.
Sword and deliver me that I might find the Maker again.
Pigeon crap.
That's actually quite funny.
Yes.
I dread to think of what might have become of us if you hadn't come along.
We've rested enough. We need to get these out of the tower before they get fragrant.
Touching those abominations. It's wrong. Why do we have to take them across the lake to burn? The lake's right there.
Fucking Templars. Honestly, their lack of humanity when it comes to mages just makes me hate the Templars in the Chantry more every time I see him. How about you? Can you help me?
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight.
Very well.
Yeah, pop filter problems again. When I had my old mic, I had like a little foam windshield that went over the end of it. But I don't have any to go on this one.
It is begun.
I did have a look, they don't even seem to exist. I guess the design of it is just such that they can't work, I don't know.
Oh, it's you! You saved the Circle. I'd kiss your feet if you didn't look as though you'd kill me if I did that. You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh?
Handshake, yes. Kiss, no.
Suppose we feel the same way then. Might not seem like much coming from me, but I appreciate what you've done for us.
Come on, Alistair, get out of the way. Sorry, sneezed as I was walking through the doorway. Well, not a lot of people to help me with Dagna here, is there? I wonder where I'm meant to go. It better not be in Lake Callanhead the whole time. I think it's unlikely there's going to be anyone important to see in here. Don't you?
As you say.
I like how the game's saved all the stuff I missed though. I like that. That is good. Well, it appears I missed quite a lot. Maybe my inventory was full. Oh, that was a bloody waste of time. Right, I'll see you back at the docks then, I guess.
Do you think the tower is ever going to get back to what it was, Wynne?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with?
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight, I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Wynne. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you are right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me so. Now, if I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
That's strange. It's pretty much the exact opposite of the banter they had in the DLC. Oh, maybe it was you two in the front I should have spoken to.
My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You are very thorough. I'm impressed.
Well, someone had to do it.
And I am thankful you arrived when you did.
Right, oh as well, but I can't stay here.
I shan't keep you then. Farewell.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the Circle. You have done us proud.
There's a girl called Dagna from Orzammar who wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
Yeah, I don't think she minds that. She just wants to learn anyway. And she's well aware, and her interest has not waned.
Fascinating. I suppose the circle should be flattered.
Look, she's dreamed about it her whole life. No, it sounds too insulting. Look, she wants to learn. I mean, that's a worthy goal in itself, right?
I cannot deny anyone, dwarf or human, the chance to learn. Knowledge should not be withheld from those who seek it. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
Well, yeah, I think we told her how shit the Circle was. She still wants to come. But thank you first, Enchanter.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
Yeah, there are a shitload of corpses here. Actually, I think she's going to be very interested in what happens.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Alright, forgive me, but is there anything else I can do for you?
You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden. I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Will you stop eating?
Oh shit. I wasn't expecting whatever's going on. Let's listen.
I'm hungry. Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Will one of you pay attention? Oi, who's that?
Well, I thought I was up on top of a cliff. That was strange. There's a lot of them as well. And I've got bloody Win in the party. Right, let's go for bandit leader.
Enemies ahead!
Do they have any mages? Can't see. Oh, definitely get one out of the way though. Sorry, Alistair.
Now we get our hands dirty. Wipe them out!
It is begun. It shall be done. As you say.
Oh, there's millions of them.
I shall do it.
Another Mandalite!
Very well.
There's still more.
I shall do it. Too easy.
Hello, how can I... Oh, it's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said.
First enchanter having accepted you to study.
Ancestors, bless you! I can't believe it! There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the circle since Ferelden in the 13th century! I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition?
I guess a little token of your gratitude would be nice.
Of course, a reward. I was just bringing some lyrium in from the storeroom. Will that do? I have either a lyrium rune that can be implanted in any weapon, or some of the serum mages use. Which do you want?
Oh. That's really kind of you. Yeah, I mean, I'm here on behalf of the circle, so yeah, I'll take the rune if that's alright, please.
Here you go. I hope it's enough to thank you. I'll never forget what you did. If you ever go to the circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
I will try and follow up on that. How can I break this guy's heart? Because I do kind of want to.
Maker's blessing, sister. I never expected to see you back. Is there something you seek?
No, I was just passing
through. And may your
through.
paths be righteous and the truth light your way.
Oh, I thought that was the pub. Have I spoken to Lagnar?
Back to buy something, I hope. I want that surface wealth coming back to us, Balin's ascension willing.
Yeah, I did. Your allegiance of Balin is clear. Why?
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
So some say Balin killed his father.
Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
Fair enough.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Yeah, I'm not convinced I like either of them. I really don't want to, but I just feel like, unless the captain of the guard is willing to give me more information now.
Yes, Warden. What is it? Yes, you should.
I don't know if I get a chance to change my mind at some point. I'm gonna help Harrowmont.
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a casteless commoner. Favoritism to the casteless suspected.
Oh, if that's true, that's actually quite intriguing. Let's see what Lady Deuce has to say when I share this evidence. Come Can I look at the evidence, actually? No, it doesn't look like it.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
So yeah, I kind of like that Balin wants to take the caste system down, but then he killed his father. Maybe.
We hear about this son of Marek, some bastard from Redcliffe, I hear. Are we supposed to be impressed?
If our Lehman's standing up for him, I'd say we should be.
I don't know why R. Lehman is complicating things. I thought he would calm all this fighting down, not make everyone even more upset.
Maybe what he says is true. You ever think of that?
You heard about all those mages in Lake Callanhard? They up and turned into a pack of demons.
No. Did the Templars kill them all, at least?
Nope, I guess they got better.
More likely working with the Darkspawn to take us over.
I don't even want to think about it. You heard about the revolt in Oswin?
Got put down by the Regent, I heard.
That's what he'd like you to think, I bet.
Well, I wouldn't talk about it too loudly. Look, someone's listening.
So I spoke to this hunter the other day, and you know what he says?
The one who talked about all the werewolves?
The very same. Said he saw 'em plain as day. Wonder what he's been drinking.
Saw the hero, Dane, walking beside them too, I expect. With Andraste following behind.
Yeah, most likely. I hear there isn't even really any Darkspawn down south. It's all Grey Warden work.
They're a devious lot, that's for sure.
So, what did your uncle say? Is he doing what you said?
Shh! Not so loud.
So who's listening? I don't see any soldiers around, do you? I'm tired of whispering.
Look, I'll tell you about it later. Not while you're yelling about, that's for sure.
So, why don't them mages just whip up a spell and make those Darkspawn go away?
Because they're damned useless, that's why.
What's to be done? What can we do?
Just keep your head down, that's what. And your wits about you.
What's to be done? What can we do?
Just keep your head down, that's what. And your wits about you.
Oh, well, those human gossips didn't have any information on the Dwarven Kings for us. I'd say that's a massive surprise.